Let's say your plant is growing, it's flowering, it's even getting pollinated, and you're still not getting food. And at this point, you're like, okay, what am I missing now? Because it feels like you've been doing everything right, and it's still not working. In the last 2 videos, we talked about why plants don't flower and why flowers don't turn into food, but there's a third piece to this, and this is the one that frustrates people the most. Even when everything looks right, your plant can still struggle to produce, and that usually comes down to one thing: stress. Plants don't think like we do. They're not trying to impress you. Their goal is simply to survive. So when a plant is stressed, it's going to be focusing on staying alive and not producing food, which means it might grow and it might even flower, but it's not going to follow through. Here are some reasons why that might happen. So number 1, inconsistent watering. This is huge. If your plant goes from super dry, then soaked, to dry again, it's going to stress the plant out. Plants love consistency. They don't want extremes. Number 2 is temperature swings. Especially where I live, I can have really, really hot days and then really, really cold nights, and that alone can mess with production. Even if the plant survives, it may pause in fruiting. And I know there's not anything we can do about the weather. It has a mind of its own, but you can at least put your mind at ease a little bit if your plants are struggling and knowing that it's not your fault. Number 3 is a nutrient imbalance. We talked about nitrogen earlier, but this goes both ways. Too much or too little in a bunch of different kinds of nutrients, the plant's going to struggle. Number 4 is transplant shock. If you recently moved your plant, it might still be adjusting. So even if it looks okay, it's probably still recovering. And during that time period, production is going to slow down. Number 5 is overcrowding. If your plants are too close together, they're going to compete for light, for nutrients, for airflow, and that can affect production too. This is where people hit their breaking point, because now you're thinking, I watered it, it has flowers, I see the pollinators out, why is this still not working? And this is when people truly give up, because they think they can't do it, but it's really because they just don't understand exactly what's happening. So let's talk about some simple ways to fix these common issues. The first one I want to talk about is consistent watering. Pick a rhythm. Check your soil. Don't let it swing from extreme to extreme. I have an automated watering system set up, and it is a game changer for me because life gets busy, and knowing that my garden is fine when it's 100 degrees outside gives me peace of mind, and I can easily add minutes or add an extra watering if I need to. Number 2 is mulching. It's also a game changer. Mulching holds water. It helps regulate your temperatures in your soil, and it reduces stress. It's something so super simple, but it works. Number 3 is watch the weather. If you know a cold night is coming, you can try protecting your plants if you're able to. Things like buckets or row covers. A little adjustment can go a long way. Number 4 is making sure you're giving them the space that they need. If they're crowded, thin them out. Your plants will thank you, even if you cry a little inside having to do so. Number 5 is observation. This is a big one. Just try to start paying more attention to your plants. Are the leaves drooping? Are the flowers dropping and falling off? Does the growth seem like it's slowing? Your plants are always telling you something, and the more you observe, the more you're going to notice. Gardening isn't about being perfect. It's about paying attention. So the more you observe, the easier this whole process will get. If you felt like I did everything right and it still didn't work, you're definitely not alone, and you're not bad at gardening. You're just learning, and that's exactly how this whole thing works. If this series helped you understand your garden just a little bit better, stick around, because I share simple real-life homesteading tips, education that's actually going to help you understand what's going on. And if you've been struggling with a specific plant, tell me in the comments. I'd love to help you try to figure out what's going on, and I will see you guys in the next one.